Starting shortly. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Alright, let me get this set up. Okay. One more second here. I'll be ready to get this going. And it looks like we're live. I had some drop frames, but it looks like it's stable now. Alright.
Safe area detected.
Alright, so as it says in the description, this will be a short video. Just going to hit the last thing I need to do for this week's project.
Agent, I've got something
for the apparel event, which is going to be the invaded Stronghold in Judiciary Square.
Elements and vehicles around the perimeter, with sentries outside the main entrance.
And I believe this is also the last location I need to hit to get the exotic sniper rifle. I did get the blueprint and get the rest of the parts over the last couple weeks. I might do this requisition thing real quick, depending what materials they're after.
We could really use a hand.
Because it's an easy blueprint, and no, because I don't want my polycarbonate to drop below 100.
Thanks, Agent. You made a tough fight.
So if anyone watched the last video that I did on my skill build, I'm still using the same build. I might have possibly swapped out a couple of the
Black Tusk are trying to swoop in and secure the hyena stockpile.
excuse me, a couple of the gear mods, but nothing really major. Haven't found the other pieces I need to really get it upgraded. Unfortunately, I reached the point where instead of finding like a piece here or there, I'm probably gonna have to rebuild it from scratch.
Good for people in need.
I must see the vendor has on here.
I think you'll want to check this out.
Nothing. So unfortunately, you can't fast travel to the invaded missions. You have to go the long way around. So this will take me a little bit to get there. And when I do get there, I'll be resetting it to hard difficulty. Still get a little bit more in the way of rewards.
Hostile supply convoy nearby. Hostile
Yeah, a little
control
more
point
experience.
identified.
Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold.
Detected hostile supply convoy, heavily armed. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Yeah, and go around the long way. I don't want to hit that. Don't hit that heavy convoy.
Hit them hard. Put them in the ground.
Ow. They should be linked to the control points. They shouldn't be chasing me for too long. So it looks like this stream is running pretty stable. And there's the exact convoy I was trying to avoid. Give them a second to go past. My time to play tonight is pretty limited, so I'm
Heavily armed. Hostile supply convoy nearby.
gonna try to go through this as quickly as I can.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles. It's a big building, so be prepared to secure both concourses.
Settle down. There we go.
It's a big building, so be prepared to secure both concourses.
Don't let the division through.
So for those who haven't seen them in action yet,
In the air.
the Black Tusk
Give up now.
have a lot of the same technology that the Division used to. So they'll attack me with drones, chem launchers. Then they have cool things like walking tanks that I don't have. So like in the main story, you face the True Sons, who are kind of a paramilitary organization. They're made preservers and traders, basically. These guys put the True Sons to shame. They have much better equipment and much better training. They'll flank you much more aggressively.
This time, make it count. Got a shot there.
They're just all around.
Once you clear the exterior, do a thorough pass on the first concourse.
So if you watch any of my previous videos, as I said, I'm running pretty much the same skill build I ran in the last video, and going back to one of the first videos I created for the Division 2. This is actually the this is actually one of the strongholds that I started doing a video on, and that stream my gear wasn't optimized yet, and I had a lot of stability issues. It dropped off maybe like 15-20 minutes into the video, so I lost a lot of the footage. And that was against the regular version of the Stronghold, which I believe is the Hyenas. So I always try to prioritize taking medics out because they will try to revive the other enemies when they get the chance.
I can do this all day.
And again, this really showcases why I prefer having the cluster seeker mines, because as you see, it'll drive enemies out of cover. You usually get a chance to get a couple free shots in while they're either eating the explosion or trying to dodge it. And again, with my pizza build, I can toss them out very, very often. And there we go. I generally try to put my drone away as soon as I don't need it, just so by manually destroying it, I only have half the cooldown. Makes a big difference in how often I get that out in play. Sniper turret they have does a lot of damage. So I just took off most of my armor.
System disrupted.
And when they're destroyed, they put out an EMP pulse. So I'm kind of waiting a second for my skills to come back, so I can put my healer drone out. There we go. And that may have been it for this area.
Going for it.
I'm doing the cover-to-cover moves because with the survivalist specialization I'm running, one of their talents gets you back a handful of ammo every time you cover a few meters with cover-to-cover moves.
I need a move. Get another angle.
You don't necessarily have to be in combat for it to take effect either. So it's just a good all-around way to keep getting a handful of ammo back here and there.
Keep clearing out Black Tusk as you find them.
As you see, taking out the drones as soon as the enemies toss them out is a real effective way of doing splash damage to them through the explosion. Save yourself a lot of ammo by either injuring or killing them with that.
I can do it. I need to ditch these blades. They're fucked.
Take him out, Agent.
It's kind of odd. Expected to be more than one guy there. So the strongholds are kind of like an amped up version of the other missions. They're significantly longer. And I have to take out EMP pulse. As you've seen, this build is very reliant on its skills for its DPS output and healing. It does not do all that well without the benefit of skill power.
Vital signs critical.
I'm gonna have to break down and actually use the medkit there.
Find them. Reloading.
Okay, now they're just pissing me
Outside of the tango. Solid hit.
These guys will take cover very quickly in response to being shot at. It makes them a pain in the ass.
I'm out.
Sending the UAV.
drones always come in pairs. There's the second one. Alright, they are making me chew through all of my... I gotta get a shot on that.
Right here. Hold him down. I can do this all day.
There's one. Put your head out so I can kill you. So this is me being really stupidly stingy with this. If I were smart, I'd be using an armor kit right now to keep her from one-shotting me. But I'm going to be stubborn and try to do it without wasting more armor. There we go. Don't play like me, that was actually really stupid. I would totally deserve like a shot in the face.
Gotcha.
Electronic device
Oh yeah, you got me.
detected. Probably a computer. Check to see if there's anything useful on there.
Hey guys. So I need to boost my microphone audio. Hold on a second. Alright, is that any better? I tried lowering the game audio in relation to the mic input. Cool. And yeah, I'm really bad at picking this from the chat. Sorry, guys. Testing while shooting. How's that? Looks like there's a few seconds of lag between the video and what I'm doing. Okay, cool. So to answer Steve's question, I've been playing all today solo. I do actually belong to a clan. We play together. No, it's been a couple weeks since we actually all managed to be online at the same time. I did actually invite Nina to the group, but her character is not leveled enough to get to the clan NPC unlock. And there I go. I lost my drone to that EMP pulse, so it'll take almost a minute for me to get it out again. Yeah, there we go. I thought there was a hidden loot container back there. Apparently not. So, as I was saying earlier, this is a longer mission than the standard ones because it's a stronghold. It's somewhere between like 2 to 3 times the length of a normal mission. And he threw an EMP grenade because he wants to just irritate me. You probably noticed that the Black Tusk operatives, almost all of them will throw some kind of drones. The I believe all the characters except for the standard assault can throw a drone out, and each of them will do something slightly different. The medic drone can actually revive enemy players. Oh, ate that like a champ. Try to get behind this guy. And I lost sight of the dog. There it is. So what are you guys up to tonight? You could drop in the streaming channel in the Discord if you want. At least I think I'm active in there. Hold on a second, let me check. Alright, well, thanks, man. Take it easy. Oops. What did I do? There we go. Okay, I'm back. So sick of these dogs. Of note for those of you who either have the game or plan on getting the game, as you get out into the open world area in between missions, you can encounter various elite named enemies that will give you they call them playing cards, where like each of the factions in the game is represented by a suite of cards, and they'll occasionally have like a high tier like open world boss that just kind of roams around, and you can kill them and take their playing card. I believe there's achievements for getting the various sets completed, but one of the more obnoxious world enemies you can encounter like that is one of those war dogs, the little four-legged cannons that walk around. I believe it's a room or two after this I'll get into the basement garage, which has one of the better battles against the hyenas. And then after that, it's only another couple rooms before the end. So I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through the Stronghold at this point. And one of the things I'm hoping is that at the end of it, I'll get the last piece of the exotic sniper rifle I'm after, which if I remember is the stock. Fill up on my specialization ammo. Yeah. There were a couple moments in this game that kind of felt like callbacks to the first game, which I appreciated. One of them is this fight in the garage against the hyenas, because you'll see part of a like a destroyed tank. Oh wait, no, I'm actually thinking of a different mission. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different mission. This is not the room I expected it to be. Just die. I think his EMP grenades screwed up my seekers. The addition of the Black Tusk in this game really helps the longevity and replayability, in my opinion, because in the original Division, for those that have played it, once you completed the end game, it really just became about repeating the same handful of missions over and over again to grind for better gear. They added the Black Tusk, which is like the secret faction that up to that point wasn't. They were hinted at in the game. You could find files and clues about their existence, but didn't actually see them until after you completed, quote unquote, the game. So with their addition. With their addition, you can basically redo the early missions with a different twist on them, because they're added to it instead of the standard guys. Like, for instance, as I said before, this is originally a mission where you dealt with the hyenas. So, even though it's the same mission area, oh, that's not going to be good. For me. Really? Anyway, as I was saying, even though it's the same mission area, essentially, the objective is different. The enemies you're fighting is different, which really does change up. You gotta back off, man. Okay, he's a medic. He's trying to revive his guys, so he's right up on me. I was camping the body. Didn't even realize it. Oh no, you're not going to heal yourself, buddy. And I did not destroy my my drone in time to take advantage of the quicker cooldown. So now I got over a minute. No healing incoming. There we go. Alright. Okay, this is the garage I was thinking of. I was thinking it was an area sooner than it actually was. Now this is the kind of terrain that the war dogs or warhounds, whatever they're called, is really built for, because they will climb over and on top of obstacles. It's kind of like something out of a horror movie, to be honest. Ooh, it's a close call. I think that's the last thing left. So the red dot that'll appear on the turret means it's ready to fire, and it will disappear maybe a second before it actually does fire. So you can kind of gauge what it's up to know when to time your cover. The difficulty, of course, being when you're trying to juggle that and multiple enemies shooting you. And of course, it's even worse if you're facing multiple of those robot units, because they will not sync up their attacks. They'll alternate to try to screw you as often as possible. Yeah, so initially when you come through the that little armored vehicle that's been burned out that I was just pointing at, is like a little tank turret type thing that the hyenas had set up, and part of the boss battle in this room for them is dealing with that. Which, it's not quite the same scale as in the first game during the Falcon Lost incursion, where you're fighting against an APC in a bunker. But it kind of reminded me of that feeling, which I appreciated the callback to the first game. Oh, that's not good. In other news, I found the door they come out of. So that dude ran out probably in an attempt to fix his bot. That never gets old. Now this guy, I believe, brought his own bot, which, if I recall, is a gold level bot, so it's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, that's it right over there. Now, what's good about the fact he's linked to that bot, he will keep on trying to fix it. If I wasn't blinded, I'd be shooting the crap out of him right now, because he will risk his life to repair it when it's damaged enough. So typically what I like to do is blow a track off of it and then light him up. But that didn't work, because it blinded me and I couldn't see where he was. Alternatively, while they're trying to repair it, you can blow it up and get a face full of exploding robot. Oh, that was not a good time to load. I could have done a significant amount of damage to him. I got a foot. Maybe I can just blow his ankle off. I curse you and your ankles. Looks like his robot is still up. I would have thought it would self-destruct after I killed him, but apparently no such luck. Oh. Maybe? Nah, there it goes. Okay, thought he killed everyone else. Quick look around. Looks like I got everything I can. I'm maxed out on that. Yeah, I'm in a hurry to get this finished. I'm not going to look around for loot boxes. So if I remember, and it's been a bit since I did this level, maybe one or two more rooms, and then the final arena. Oh, nice! I got to put a armor kit back. Yeah, should be a handful of guys in here. I believe we're done. Oh, that was not fair. Oh, for crying out loud. This is what I get for assuming it'd just be a handful of guys. Alright, I gotta fall back before I get flanked. So I was all the way out in the middle of the room. Oh. Hello. Oh, okay. Yep. So here we go. The last stand for this level, and fingers crossed I should get the last piece of the exotic sniper rifle I'm after. I'm hoping that's the case, because I kind of want to try it out before I log off for the night. Now I'll greet my foes with the traditional handful of seeker mines. Hello. I know not everyone likes the LMGs because of the long reload time, but I find they work really well with this build. Just, oh. There must be a robot out there. Just because of the fact that the load cycle takes about how long it typically takes the Seekers to go out and do their damage. So I like to toss them and reload. Wait for them to go off, and then hose down whoever's still standing. Thank you. And I know I keep listing reasons why I like the Seekers. Another one is I didn't even realize that guy was up in that corner until I saw the Seeker kind of home in on him. So you can kind of use them as a form of enemy detection in a way. I gotta move. There we go. So let's see how many enemies there are left. Seekers have a lock on 2, maybe 3. And that's our boss. She's gonna be a pain in the ass and throw out some drones. Okay, this is turning into a pain in the ass. Alright, feel better killing the medic. And I got my drone put away just in time. Just another 20 seconds or so I can get him back out and play. Ow. Oh, my skill talent on my backpack procced and reset both my cooldowns with one of those Seeker Mine kills. So that was awesome. I got my medic drone back up much faster than I was expecting. You know, not that 25 seconds is a ridiculous amount of time or anything, but why wait if you don't have to? So I believe it's down to just me and the boss. No, there's still someone else left out there. It's one of her drones. But according to this, she has no armor left, so this should not be very difficult. There we go. And I see an exotic piece right there. There is my stock. This is a nice little thing they added since one of the more recent updates. You can see your scoreboard for like how many times you died, how many weak points you destroyed, melee kills. I did not kill anyone fast enough to get a kill streak apparently, even though I know I got some multi-kills, so I'm not sure why it doesn't track multi-kills. 13 headshot kills. Not bad. That's a little more useful if you are playing with a group, so you can kind of see how everyone's stacked up with each other. So, let me see. I got plenty of room left. So let's open up this cache, see if I got anything good. Well, that L86 I will never use, but I see it has Frenzy on it. Frenzy is an interesting talent. I have not had a weapon on it with haven't seen a weapon with it for quite a while. I might make use of that later. But I can open up 5 more of these apparel event caches. Let's see what I got. I have actually wanted those for a while, so I'm kind of glad I got that unlocked. The Pathfinder bullet necklace. Let's see what I got here. Ugly shoes. No thanks. More shoes. Pants. Ooh, bloody rag pants. Nice. For that extra dose of hepatitis. Okay, more pants. The reward for today is pants. So there is a little over a day left for me to get 13 more apparel keys. That's probably not going to happen, as it took me... it's taken me 3 weeks to get the 27 I got so far. So, yeah, I'm not averaging 13 a day by any stretch. Which is a shame, because I kind of want that field respirator mask. But I would have to get all of these new sets unlocked. I'm missing 2 pieces there, another piece there. So that's 3 pieces, 4, 5, 6 pieces, 7, 8, 9 pieces. So I'd have to get at a minimum 9 more keys and get only the clothing items, which like never freaking happens. To get that mask under the completion rewards there, which is a shame because I kind of do want that mask. Not too worried about getting the entire uniform reward. That's not anything real special. And a lot of the weapon camos are kind of meh. That was okay, I guess. But I do like collecting the masks. Kind of hate to pass that by. Anyway, now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna head back to the base. Once I finish this thing, let the Stronghold being unlocked. Maybe if I have time tomorrow, I'll do the tidal basin. But for now, I really want to test out this sniper rifle. So I have not yet built this thing.
It's not gonna be easy, but I'll be here to help you out. Godspeed and good luck.
Alright, so... exotics. I want to upgrade my Liberty to 500, but apparently I can't do that unless I scrap a exotic weapon, which I have not done yet. But anyway, let's get this thing crafted. Only one exotic weapon and one exotic gear piece can be equipped simultaneously. So I can't equip this currently because I have the Liberty equipped. Counter sniper shots fired deal 0 to 100% weapon damage based on how long the trigger is held before releasing. Tiny reach max weapon damage reduced whenever a shot does not kill an enemy it hits. Nemesis. Aiming at an enemy marks them as your nemesis for 15 seconds, letting you see them through walls. Shots gain plus 5% damage to Nemesis for each second they are marked to a max of 50%. So you get 10 seconds to get the charge 50%, and then 5 seconds to take your shot, apparently. Okay. Preparation. While holstered, gain 25% headshot damage when scoped with your current weapon. Well, that's interesting, because if you're running a sharpshooter specialization build, then you're already getting a 45% weapon damage bonus. All right, I'm gonna switch my gear real quick to my sniper set. Oh, I can't do it. I have too many of these freaking things right now. And I scrapped up with these more. See if the new ones I got are incoming health good. That's not bad. Is there anything easy I can dump? Yeah, I have not sat down and managed my gear in quite some time. I've just been grinding damage in the payload slot. I'll have to check that in a second. Alright. Which is the payload? Drive slot, target payload. Yeah, that's what I thought. That new damage when I picked up is useless. Alright, selling those should be good enough to get me where I want to be. Yeah, as I was saying, I have not sorted through my gear in probably close to 2 weeks. So I've just been grinding and playing and not really sorting. So I'm sitting out a bunch of crap I could probably get rid of. I just haven't taken time to do it yet. Alright, so there's my sniper build. Apparently I cannot have both of these equipped at the same time, so I'm going to swap to what I want. Yeah, greased isn't bad. Oh, I guess swap back and forth faster. Alright, so there's the Nemesis. Now, here's a tip for you if you're switching specializations back and forth a lot. If you have anything equipped on in your loadout that is linked to a specialization, for example, the rifle that I have set up right now, in my loadout is supposed to have the digital scope that is part of the sharpshooter specialization unlock tree. And yep, you have to go back and manually reinstall that and resave your loadout, because it will not let you equip something that is not part of that loadout, or not part of that specialization. If you should swap. So I have to resave it. There we go. So I'm kind of curious to see what my stats look like for this rifle now, because I'm getting a 45% headshot buff off of the rifle itself, or off of the scope on the rifle. And that should be an additional 25% plus headshot damage bonus off of my specialization. So 130% might be the cap, because I believe I should actually be getting more than that out of it. Oh, no, okay. The 25% increased headshot damage. Well. Let's go test it out the range real quick. So this is the Nemesis. That's apparently the charge. Wow. Apparently it will take the shot for you if you hesitate too long. Some pretty impressive damage. So let's see what my other marksman rifle will do. Now, headshot. Didn't see a difference. Looks like I'm getting the same for the body and the headshot, which I don't think should be right. Now, one of the things I have on here, I have the optimal range. I'm going to switch to the reload speed. Alright, let's see how this build does. I'm going to fire something up real quick. There's a public execution right down the road. One thing I can already kind of see being a drawback to this this build, or this rifle in particular, is the fact that the with the specification that you scope in to get the that extra 25% bonus headshot damage, means that you're limited to having 2 scoped weapons in your loadout. Which means when anything goes south, I won't have to rely on my sidearm more. Which means maybe the slide-off shotgun isn't the best choice. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this will be interesting. So unfortunately, I do not have ammo for my ooh, very nice. Oh, that's bad. So even with just this rifle, the headshot bonuses I'm stacking, I'm one-shotting these red dudes. Yeah, not bad. Reload time is nice and fast. I haven't done a sharpshooter in a while. A little rusty at having to snap shoot headshots. I hate being blinded. bad at all, though. And there we go. I need to get I need to get back in the practice of using a sharpshooter. It was actually the first specialization I unlocked when I hit the end game, and then I really have not used it again since then. Spent a lot of time focusing on my skill build. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for this this stream. And I head back to the base. Probably check the vendor and then shut things down. So I do not think that I checked the vendor yet. I am after a. Actually, you know what? There's one more thing I will do before I log off. For those of you who have not seen the secret vendor, I'll discuss how to find them and check out their stuff. For a couple of the projects I have for the base operations, I need to donate SMGs with Unwavering and LMGs with Unhinged, which both of those are kind of more uncommon talents to find. So if I can hit a vendor that has them, it'd be easier for me to just buy them from the vendor instead of having to try to hunt them down. So I'm gonna run through the vendors real quick. And after I go through the regular vendors, I'll show you how to unlock and find the hidden vendor. There is there's a vendor that will kind of randomly roam the map. I think she moves every like day and a half to 2 days, and she'll sell like exotic high-end weapons. Well, not exotic. Named or unique high-end weapons. Like I'll always have the same talents and possibly stats on. I'm not sure about that. Also, don't forget, if you're going through to hit vendors, that there is a vendor at each of the Dark Zone entrances, and their equipment will shift every couple days. He has an SMG, but it's not with the Unwavering talent, unfortunately. Let's see what this one has to offer. She has nothing I need. So, they're to get back to the roving vendor. Randomly appearing, well, not so random, but they're kind of hidden or stashed throughout the world. There are these NPCs that'll show up that are they'll have a green nameplate like they're a part of your militia. And one of the spots I know that one of these guys always appears near is the 1040 safe house. So if you head out into this street over here, there's like a little alleyway. Yeah, it's not letting me put the marker where I want it. I'll just fast travel here. But these NPCs, as I said, will have a green nameplate like they're part of your militia, and it usually will have a question mark instead of a name. They'll offer you like very side missions. Typically, it will be a oops, can't even walk through the door. Typically, it'll be a bounty. And the side mission they give you, or bounty, if you go out and claim it, will initially unlock the roving vendor. And if you've already done one of these missions for them, then anytime you talk to them, it will cause the wandering vendor to reappear on your map. So here he is. Accept bounty. And now there she is. Cassie Mendoza. She just moved recently. Looks like she's closest to the Stark Zone checkpoint. So I don't have to do this bounty before because I've done missions for these NPCs in the past. But if you talk to one of these guys, then it will refresh her marker on the map, because every day or so it'll disappear. And she also moves around. So if you found her in the past and aren't finding her, then her marker on the map, and make sure you look up one of those NPCs, because that will refresh her marker on the map for you. Not bad. Yeah, that exotic sniper rifle, just this holster killing adds a significant more punch to my headshots. I'm really liking that. I can get used to that. Ugh. So, in case you're wondering why I prioritized shooting his pack first, those guys, the tanks with the miniguns, their pack actually will continue to heal them. So it's possible for them to be almost impossible to put down if you don't take out that pack, unless you just dump more damage into them they can heal past. So she's somewhere in this area. She'll usually be in a building. Hold still so I can shoot you in the face. Thank you. Oh, really? There we go. She's hitting pretty good this time. Still haven't found her. You know, I think this might actually be where one of the more hidden side missions is located. And I will be... Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe this is where one of the secret side missions will actually trigger from. I remember earlier, I could not pick up the cell phone, and it looks like I still can't pick it up. Apparently that's a bug that I still haven't figured out how to deal with. Alright, so here is Cassie Mendoza, the secret wandering gunrunner vendor. She'll have named weapons, and it actually has the unwavering stat, which I need. Huh. And the Virginian 1886. So hold on, let me see how many of these unwavering things I need to donate. And nope. Hey, don't even get me started on the hardwired project. 3 with unhinged, and I need 2 more with unwavering, and the neutralizer named hyena. So I will take 2 of these, please. Thank you. What's interesting about the weapons that you can buy from her is I just saw the message on there that I unlocked a special skin specific to the weapon she just sold me, which is I had on a different weapon I bought from her also. So, oops. There we go. Shattered glass for swap machine. I apparently do not have this one yet. Nope. No, I already do. But this is a specific one just on this weapon, so if I hadn't already had Shattered Glass unlocked for all my weapons, I would still be able to put it on this one because it comes with it installed. Which is just kind of an interesting side thing that her weapons come with. I'm not planning on keeping that for myself, just based on the fact that the damage itself wasn't that great. Less than 10k. Hard to get excited about. Well, I will say the rate of fire is decent. But yeah, I have an MPX that does over 10k. Slightly less. Of course, the mag size isn't as big. I don't know, maybe it's worth keeping one of these things. Yeah, it's only money. Why don't I buy a 3rd one for myself? I can mess with it more later. Everyone goes to a wandering gunrunner and impulse buys, right? So there we go. I covered a lot in this video. Went through one of the invaded Black Tusk strongholds. Walked through some of the pros and cons for the exotic sniper rifle, and also covered how to find the wandering weapon vendor. So I gotta find a named hyena and kill them, and I can get another crafting blueprint. Not bad. So with that, I don't think there's anything left for me to cover for today. Tomorrow will probably be mostly me sorting through my gear because I got way too much crap right now. With that, everyone have a good one. If you liked the video, please click like, subscribe, notify, all that good stuff, so you can stay notified by YouTube for the next time I post something. And until then, have a good one.